Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Secretary Harry, for you and your team being here today. As you know, overtime can lead to stress and burnout, an unhealthy work-life balance. It can affect your mental health, possibly lead to depression and anxiety. Excess overtime is also a safety risk, right? We need our correctional officers to be alert and not sleep deprived while on duty. So it's kind of surprising to learn that in March, the beginning of March, we already have 9 corrections officers that have received over $100,000 in overtime compensation and about 153 that have received $50,000 in overtime compensation. At what point would you consider an employee's overtime to become a safety factor?
As I mentioned earlier, 85% of our overtime is voluntary. We rely on every individual to sign up for voluntary overtime based on how they feel, right? If you're sleep deprived, then of course you shouldn't sign up for voluntary overtime. We've done a lot around staff wellness. We hired a staff wellness coordinator.
Well, and if I could, so I know that there have been discussions on creating a wellness coordinator position with the intent of improving the physical and mental well-being of the staff. Has that position been created?
Yes. They were just hired, I believe it was November of last year. We had a staff wellness summit where we invited wellness coordinators from all of our facilities, Parole, Bureau of Community Corrections, Central Office. We're doing another one this year. We've made great strides. We can always do better.
What is their annual salary?
She's an AO2, I believe.
Okay.
We can get that salary for you.
I appreciate that. Thanks. So is one coordinator enough for the number of correctional officers that are employed in our prisons?
We're concerned about all of our staff. We have over 16,000 staff, not just the officers. Of course, they make up a large group, but all of our staff are working in our environments, and we want to ensure their wellness. So this is something that she was a first.
You have one.
Well, I'm saying she's the first.
Hiring more.
Yeah, we want to get her on board, and we really wanted to have a strategic plan with staff wellness because, quite frankly, it wasn't strategic enough in the past. It kind of fizzled when we tried to do these efforts. So we wanted to be very systematic in how we do this. She's the first step, and yes, if we need a team. Now we have other team members. We have CISM team members. We are wrapping them into her team. So we have regional and we have local CISM team leaders, corrections institutional stress management. Sorry, we use a lot of acronyms.
Thank you for spelling that out. I know when people are listening at home, we use an awful lot of acronyms. But let me ask you this. With planned prison closures, do you anticipate that the staffing shortages issue and some of that overtime challenge that you're facing that's creating mental health and exhaustion issues with staffing, do you anticipate that the staffing shortage issue that you have right now will be resolved?
It will certainly assist in this very issue because, of course, we have vacancies at other facilities that some of those staff, if we close, may go to, and absolutely they will fill those vacancies and reduce overtime.
Thank you very much.